In the quiet of the ocean's breath, under the blanket of stars, silence tells a story of dreams too grand and fate too cruel. Tonight, we remember the ship they called unsinkable. The Titanic, mankind's pride, born of steel and hope. She rose from the shipyards of Belfast, a giant of her time, forged by thousands of hands, bound by ambition, and blessed with human faith. Every beam, every rivet, every shining deck, a promise of progress. Yet hidden in her perfection was a whisper of destiny. Her heart was elegance itself, chandeliers blazing, music echoing through marble halls. The Titanic was not just a ship, she was a world. And below those grand decks, families dreamed of new beginnings. Children laughed beneath the same sky, unaware it would soon turn against them. April 10th, 1912. She leaves Southampton. The band plays, crowds cheer, and history begins to count down. She glides across the harbor like a queen, her funnels breathing white clouds, her passengers waving into eternity. For 4 days, the Atlantic was calm, a painted dream of sunsets and laughter. No one could see what waited in the dark ahead. Up high, the lookouts scanned the horizon. The night was moonless, the sea like glass, too still, too perfect. Warnings came, but in the noise of progress, they were buried. The sea does not shout, it whispers. Then, out of nowhere, a ghost appeared. Iceberg right ahead. The words that changed everything. Steel screamed against ice. A wound opened, small at first, but fatal in time. The unsinkable had begun to sink. In the ship's heart, designer Thomas Andrews stared at the flooding charts. He said nothing, for there was nothing left to say. Women and children first. Husbands held on, for one last second, before the sea took their futures apart. As the decks tilted, the orchestra played on. Music became prayer. Courage became farewell. At 2:20 a.m., the great ship's stern lifted toward the stars, and then she was gone, claimed by the deep. Survivors floated in frozen silence. The ocean was endless, the stars indifferent. Hope was measured by the sound of another's breath. Decades later, we found her again, resting 2 miles below, her name still whispering through the dark. Among the ruins, a child's shoe, a pocket watch, a dream frozen in time. The Titanic sleeps, but her story breathes on. And so, the ocean gives back her silence. But if you listen beyond the waves, you can still hear her, the ship of dreams.